Hey guys, happy Monday. And for those of you guys, some of you are on a holiday today. Not me. Here I am on the road. I saw 2 patients and I have 2 more to see, but there's considerable amount of miles between them, about 100. But I am headed in the direction of home. So I'm on the interstate, but I'm not going back to Albuquerque. I have to see other patients first. But I had a great weekend. I hope you guys did. I did not get as much studying for my exam that I'd like to. Okay, I didn't get any studying done for my exam. Let's be truthful here. But I do have an online class that I'm taking. That's the 8-week class. And that's going well. And I did complete all my orientation, which is something they expect us to do for an online class. So that's going well. I think that possibly my expectations of being prepared for this exam in 2 months may have been a little too a high expectation. I don't know. I need to work on a system because what I have in place is not a real system, and I'm struggling a little bit because I didn't really get too much of it this weekend. But honestly, I am doing okay. It's just that I think I wanted to be doing more. But anyway, I'm pleased with what I've done so far. Let's see what yesterday, all day yesterday, I was out and about shopping, and then, oh my gosh, I made the best ever potato soup recipe that Beth posted, and then Tammy did later. Oh my god, you guys, it was so freaking good. My mother and I had it for dinner last night, and it was so good. Oh my god, it was good. And then I had cooked on Saturday as well. I did sausage and peppers. And, my mother cooks most of the time during the week. And I have said to her that, I would like to cook as well. And, don't get me wrong, it's really nice having somebody just, bling, I get home and dinner's ready, But I don't really think it's fair to her. I do understand that she likes to do things and be productive and whatnot. And, she wants to cook. I'm not going to stop her from doing it, but I have said to her, I'll cook today, or what do you think about this? Or sometimes I'll just say I was thinking about cooking. And she said, oh, I have some sausage, because I made sausage and peppers once before, and she really loved it. So, she wanted me to make that again. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I can do that. And I do stuff like spaghetti and meatballs, and I don't have a huge repertoire of cooking. Okay, basically, I never really cooked before because I live by myself, and you live by yourself, and number one, what's the fun in cooking? And number two, just for yourself. And number two, you make food, and it's really hard to cook for one. So anyway, I don't really cook. But now that my mom's living there, I definitely am cooking a lot more, and thankful that people like Tammy and Beth post videos of basically how to cook something, because I'm lame, okay? And I love the Food Network. I love to watch people cook and see what it is they're cooking and hear about cooking and stuff, but I'm just not, some people can, and some people not so much. But anyway, I did enjoy my cooking this weekend. Today, my mother is going to Santa Fe with my sister. They're going to take the train, and they're going to hang out and do some stuff, so that's nice. And I'll probably be home later than I usually am, just because see patients, yeah, here and there, and traveling all over today. And next week, my schedule, I kind of shifted things around because I got rid of one patient on my patient load, which I thought that would be helpful to establishing better study routine for myself. And excuse me, we'll see how that goes. I think it'll go well. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, I know. So I fueled up at a gas station that I usually don't go to, and it was early in the morning. Didn't think anything of it until my car started acting very goofy. Thought I had killed the Corolla. We don't need to do that. But yeah, it was not. It was definitely under the weather. Its symptoms were it was stuttering and what do you call it? Not stuttering, but it just had no power at all. It's almost like it was lethargic. I would put my foot on the gas pedal and it would like, you know, and be like, oh my God, that's horrible. And I said, gosh, it's got to be bad gas. Yep, I said it, bad gas. So I put in some octane booster, and it seemed to be starting to ride a little bit better. And then the next day I put in STP gas treatment, and then it seemed to be riding a little bit better. And I've gassed up twice since then, and it's not quite done with its little, you know, sputtery thing, but it's not as bad as it was before. I was just like, oh God, I don't want to have to go into the mechanic. But anyway, all is well. Corolla's back on the road. Old Faithful, that's all I have to say. It's a 1993, you guys. It's got windows that you roll up. None of this push button stuff. Yeah, so I love the Corolla. I really thought I would have another car by now, but you know, the Corolla keeps going, and it's getting me here and there, so I'm going to continue to keep it. Although I do have to admit, I have in mind the picture of the next vehicle, because it could happen any day. This car is, yep, keeps on trucking. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, I went to my accountant. That went well. And Friday, I do go to the IRS. And I'll let you guys know how that, I don't really want to talk about it. It does still get me a bit tense, I have to admit. Because you worry, you know? But anyway, not talking about it now, because I'm in a really good mood today. Even though it's a Friday. I mean a Monday, Friday. I wish it was a Friday, but it's a good Monday. And it's like in the 50s today. I can't believe it. It's like a spring day. But it is windy. I don't know if you can see. I have to kind of keep both hands on the wheels. I'm used to having my hands out here when I talk. It's a very difficult thing for me to control sometimes, but when you have to keep your hands on the wheel, you just have to work it out. I think that's it. Oh, no. I went to the photography club meeting, and it was so cool. So basically, we are going to have a show. I don't know how many pieces I'm going to choose. It seemed like most people were counting on maybe like 4 photographs or something like that. So I have a few, and I might add them on to the end. Now, the thing you have to keep in mind is the media will be different, because it will be a photograph instead of a digital version of it. So I don't know how well, if I attach them to the end of this video, how well it will look. But you'll get an idea of what I photographed. The subject matter was definitely different than the others in my photography club. These are all men. I am the only woman, and men are from Mars, women are from Venus, you know? Not only do we communicate differently, we definitely look at different subject matter. I had some photographs of some flowers, which I pretty much pulled because, yeah, the guys clearly were just not like, oh, it's not an elk or a fox, you know, or whatever it was that they had pictures of. There was some cool wildlife photography, I have to admit. One of my friends had a rattlesnake, which was like trying to get him, you know, or the camera, but it was a really cool shot. Well, of course that's awesome, you know, but and then somebody else had I said a fox, but it was a wolf. Well, it was not a fox. A wolf and an elk, and the wolf actually took the elk down, and they hung out and took a lot of pictures. They didn't have the pictures, obviously, of the attack, but they had photos of it beforehand, and I just didn't think the composition of the photo was all that good. I get the subject matter, yeah, cool, but I think they might have to do a series of photos because it was more of an action thing, or it would have been great on film, which, by the way, he did get it on film, but a still life, yeah, not so much. But anyway, I do have some plant life, and I think, well, I'll let you guys look at it. But what I would like you to do is, if you can, please give me some feedback, because I've got to figure out what I'm putting in this show, and your feedback would be really helpful. So any sort of feedback on the photos, if you want to tell me which one is your favorite one, if you want to critique a photo, or whatever information you want to give me, any feedback would be great for me, okay? So I really look forward to that, you guys, and have a great week. I know I will. I have off tomorrow. Yes, I do. So who knows? Maybe you'll see me tomorrow, unless I get involved in a project, which could happen. Anyway, you guys, have a good one, all right? Later.